For our honeymoon, my wife and I went to Greece. It is a beautiful place over there with lots of breathtaking views. And because it was our honeymoon, I decided that I was going to spend some money and treat my wife to something that she'd never really been treated to before. And when we were staying in Oya, we stayed at the Adronis Luxury Suites. And let me tell you, it was worth every penny. It was pricey, granted, and we only stayed a couple nights there, but it definitely was well worth it. Oya is built into the side of a cliff, and beautiful, beautiful views of the still active volcano, but not really active. I mean, there's some sulfur coming out of it, but no magma anymore. And yeah, the view was just breathtaking, built into the side of the cliff, and standing on our patio, which was across from the path from our room, but still was beautiful, had its own hot tub and everything. The view was just breathtaking. We'll have some pictures up, I know. And yeah, if you ever get the chance to go to Oya, make sure you look at that view, because holy cow. Anyhow, like I said, we stayed at the Adronis Luxury Suites, and I loved it there. The rooms were basically like a cave built into the side of the cliff, and if you can't do stairs very well, I don't suggest you actually go to Oya, because it is built in the cliff, and I have problems with my knees, and it was hard enough for me, but still was very doable. Yeah, other than that, the sunset that we went to at a place called Okra, it's a restaurant just on the other side of the island, and yeah, it is beautiful there. It's one of the things that I'm glad I did. It wasn't on my bucket list, but I suggest if you have a bucket list that you put this on it, because the sunset at Okra was just amazing, and the people there at the restaurant, they were so nice. It was kind of cooler when we went, and they brought out blankets for us so that we could sit out on the patio and watch the sunset. And once the sun set, they actually let us go back inside the restaurant and finish our meal. And the meal was beautiful. Like, it just, the service and the meal, I was so impressed. I'm glad I spent the money there. Now, as far as, you know, some of the other sites you could see, my great uncle actually taught me how to be a stonemason, and I actually really enjoy looking at great stonework. Well, everything in Greece, the stonework is just amazing. You can tell the different people that did each wall or each fence, but everything, the craftsmanship is just amazing. And the marble they use in the streets, I couldn't believe that. That's the first thing I saw was this giant slab that I would put on my countertop here and pay thousands of dollars for. They have thousands of these lined up for a sidewalk. I was just flabbergasted. It just amazed me so much how they could use something, you know, to us that would have been so much money, and they're using it as a sidewalk. It just blew my mind. Now the wine in Oya, it was delicious. We actually went to a winery called Sigalis, and we tasted every wine they had there. It was a little bit pricey because we went for everything, and I think it worked out to about $30 a head. But other than that, it wasn't bad at all. Like, the wine tasting there, it's a really different wine. Has some of the minerals coming out that you can only find in Oya, and we really enjoyed it. Ended up coming back with a couple of bottles. It was an excellent place, and if you ever get the chance to go to Greece, I suggest you put Oya on your list, because it was a beautiful spot, and we really had a great time together, and it was a great spot to kind of kick off our honeymoon with. Anyhow, hope I can talk to you soon.